Hey everyone, George from Elite Motorcars. Today we have in front of us this nice 1987 Cadillac Allante convertible. Now you may recognize this car, may look a bit familiar. I actually sold this particular car last winter to a local gentleman, and about a month or 2 months ago, he contacted me and told me, he goes, I don't have the mechanical ability to tinker with the car. I don't have the space, and I also don't have the time. So I need to let the car go. Could you help me find a new home for the car? So here she is. They're very cool cars, the Cadillac Allantes. They came out in 1987. They ran to 1993. And this little car right here, yes, I called it a little car, was $50,000 back in 1987. They were very cool cars. They just never took off. I think the reason they just never took off the way Cadillac wanted them to was at the time it just had too much of a European look, when everybody still at the time liked that traditional Cadillac look. They're super cool cars. My opinion on them, my 2 cents, I think they're an undervalued car at the moment. I think someday I'll be looking back at this video going, I sold one for that price. But here she is, guys. Let's check her out. She's finished in white diamond, aka pearl white, with a black cloth top with burgundy leather interior. It's actually a pretty clean car. It's got its faults, but overall it's a very decent 1987. Got the sun glaring as usual. Definitely has the cool taillights. I always thought this was cool with a little bit of white that they use in them. This one does have some damage, as you can see right there, but still a pretty cool car. And as always, guys, take a second to like and subscribe below. We'd really appreciate it. To all the new subscribers, we appreciate it as well. And also take a second to check us out on Facebook and Instagram, Elite Motorcars, Peabody, Massachusetts. As you can see, the car's paint is really in nice condition on the car. In my opinion of the car, it's been sitting for the last 3 or 4 years at least. Beautiful New England day, always windy when I come to do videos. See my shadow there. They did keep the egg crate Cadillac grill, which was pretty cool, but they put the emblem down on the grill, not up on the hood, which back in 1987 everybody was used to the emblem on the hood ornament. Another cool feature these have was the windshield, not the windshield, the headlight washers. So very cool little car. Well guys, let me move this in a little more shade and we'll check out the rest of this beautiful automobile. Bit more shade right there for you guys. Let me show you guys some of the marks that the exterior has, but as I mentioned before, I think the car has pretty much original paint all around. Rear bumper's in pretty good shape, as you can see. Rear taillight, the emblem's broken, it does have a little crack right there, as you can see. This rear quarter looks like it got scuffed at one time, if you can see right there on the bumper. And that little trim piece is missing, and there's a light dent there and a little rust bubble right there. Tires are in good condition, but I would consider them to be older. Not sure how old they are, so those might be something you might want to upgrade in the near future. The alloy wheels are actually in pretty good shape. One thing I think is kind of crazy on these cars, I'm not a huge fan about it, is the gas doors right there, so you gotta lean way down. It's kind of a little low and kind of a little awkward. It's a cool idea, but not the greatest idea. These cars were actually designed over in Italy by Pininfarina. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Basically, the body of the car was designed over in Italy and shipped back to the United States, where Cadillac, if I'm correct, Cadillac with the powertrain, the undercarriage, the interior, the convertible top of the car. Actually, I think the convertible top was on the car when it came from Italy. It was a cool little partnership. It was kind of like the Chrysler TC by Maserati. It was a good and bad idea. but still a pretty damn cool car. It does have, before I forget to mention it, the trim right there is dented. A little paint chip right there, and that trim's dented as well. This front bumper cover probably was painted at one time, as you can see, but still in very good condition. The grille looks to be in very nice condition. Headlights are in nice condition as well. Paint gleams on it, just a nice shine. I just gave it a quick bath. It really hasn't been washed or cleaned in the last 6 months, so I gave it a quick bath before I came over to do the pictures and the video. It does have a couple of paint chips right there, as you can see. It does have a little rust mark right there. Other than that, the body's in pretty nice driver quality. Convertible top is actually in exceptional condition. Not sure if it was ever replaced. I would guess it's the original, but it's really in excellent condition. Now, I will not be putting the convertible tops down. I have no luck with putting Allante tops down. They fight me, they're a hassle. I'm not an expert on them. I do remember back in the, I think it was December or November, when I advertised this car, I pulled it into detail. I put the roof down, the roof went up and down fine, but the power pull down for the window right here, this fought me a little bit, and then all of a sudden it caught and pulled the window down. So I'm leaving that well enough load. An Allante expert or somebody that knows these cars better than me can tinker with that. It might have just been user error, I don't know. So I am not putting the convertible top down today. Open the trunk for you guys. It only has one floor mat, and it does not have the owner's manual. So battery covers out because we had to put a battery in it. Trunk is very plush. Not sure where that trim piece goes. Don't think this one has a power pull down. It does not. So it does have the original Cadillac key right there. I think the this one is the original ignition key as well. Power antenna does work perfectly, before I forget to mention it. Pop the hood. Well, it does have an exhaust leak up front here. I was told it was one of the manifolds. I'm not quite sure if it is or not. As usual, the hood won't open. There we go. Gonna give it a little tug there and it opens up. So it does have the 4.1 or the 4100 V8. A lot of stuff was refined on the 4100 that went into the 87 and 88 Allantes. What I've been told is they have roller lifters or rockers, something like that. It runs great, it really does. It shifts really good, but it definitely needs some tinkering. ABS does work well. There's no lights on for the ABS. So this little magical pump right there alone is worth $1,500 to $2,000. Crazy what parts go for. But very cool. Let me start it up and show you guys this exhaust leak I'm talking about. Show you guys a couple other things, and then we'll check out the interior better afterwards here. So she has, how many miles does it have? One. Let me shut the air conditioner off here, wherever it is. It's got 421 miles. As you can see, it says check info system. It has a turn signal out. It says fuel very low on the car. The fuel gauge is not working. So it's got that right there, low washer fluid, and left brake light lamp is out. So that is all on. So I said the gas gauge is not working, so I don't know if it needs a sending unit or what's going on with it. So that's why the fuel light is on. All the digital stuff works beautiful. Radio, I don't know if the radio works, but it does come on. Let's see here if it works. Tune. So the radio does work in the car. It works well. I never tried the cassette player, so no guarantees on that. Air conditioner, since the day I bought it, the air conditioner blows warm. Never tried to charge it, so that's up to the next person. I started it up. I want to show you guys underneath the hood there, the exhaust leak, and I shut it off. So you guys hear it there. You can hear it almost sounds like it's coming from the back of the motor. I almost think it sounds like a donut gasket, but I was told it was a manifold. I'm not 100% certain. We shut her off so you guys can get a better look at the interior on this one. Steering wheel does show a decent amount of wear, as you can see. Dash itself is in great condition, except for that little wear mark right there on the radio, as you can see. Driver's seat does show a fair amount of wear and tear. Tear up there, tear there, some wear here and there. These don't seem to work on either side. Not sure if the seats even work. The seats seem to work a little bit, but not totally, so they probably need some tinkering as well. Armrest is pretty well worn there. The trunk and the fuel release door both work correctly. Power windows work well. I know that's a very common thing with these cars. Door panel's in nice condition. It does have the rear defrost window, before I forget to mention it. This door panel's in nice condition as well. Dash is nice. This seat's not in bad condition. Shows normal wear, but no rips or tears in any place. The leather's a bit dry, as you can see. And this one does not work either. Inside the top's in very nice condition. Visors are staying up well, which that's rare with the Allantes, and this piece is in very good condition as well. So all in all, it's a decent old 1987 Cadillac Allante. It's a super cool car. She drives pretty good. When I owned it, I had a brand new rack and pinion put in it. The gentleman who bought it from me took it to have it lined up. Whoever lined the car up, I don't know what they did, but the steering wheel is off. The car track's a little bit straight, but it could probably use another alignment. I was originally told from the mechanic I first sent it to that it needed lower ball joints. I sent it to another gentleman that told me that the ball joints were fine. So, I don't know. And the one other thing I noticed, sometimes even on side roads, highway, it has a sway in the front end. Not sure what that is. So, all honesty, the car needs to be gone through. It needs some work. It's going to be priced really right. It's going to be priced exactly for what the gentleman paid for it. He wants the car sold. He's ready to move it on. And I would love to find it a nice home. But this is not a turnkey cruiser. This one does need some tinkering. Also, before I forget to mention it, it's got some sort of battery draw someplace. I'm not getting into it. I was told by somebody that was a lock module. I kind of disagree with them on that one because it seems to go dead within a day or two. So, not quite sure what's going on there. Just want everybody to know what they're buying. So it's a really nice car. Cosmetically, she's all there. Convertible top's beautiful. It just basically needs a little bit of mechanical tinkering, repair, whatever you may want to call it. But the car's going to be priced right. We're asking $29.95 for this one. My name is George. You're welcome to give me a call. My number is 978-590-0014. I am off to enjoy the rest of my Sunday. You guys have a great day.